The lights are very bright out there. I don't think I've ever had a crowd that much on my side. Like, when I lost those first 2 games, like, they were just still right there with me. Like, every point, didn't matter if I was losing and it was starting to like roll fast, they were just right there with me, and it felt great. I mean, I knew going into this match that people in this stadium, people in the United States, people around the world were really rooting for me, and that felt great. That felt great to have that kind of support. My goal is to do what I want to do. So I wanted to be here this summer. I'm so grateful for all the folks who gave me a wild card. You know, they could have said, hey, listen, you've been gone too long. You haven't won a lot of matches in the last few years. I wasn't lucky with my health and with injuries, but there were a lot of people who believed in me in these tournaments. So I'm very grateful to have had that chance and that opportunity, and to make good on it and have a chance to really strike the ball. And you know, I play an exciting brand of tennis. It's a lot of fun to go literally hog wild out there and hit as hard as I can. I'm happiest when I can just hit hard.
3 years back, I felt like we were getting to know each other, obviously, in different ways, but we also didn't know exactly what to expect in the future. And it's the same now. You don't know what's happening with now us, on. But I feel like when we were very, very young, it was, like a kind of match where you just go on court and just hit, Now I feel like that we have to prepare tactically. We have to prepare it also emotionally and mentally.
I don't think I'm putting pressure on his shoulder, to be honest. I'm pretty sure that he's thinking about it is the first round, trying to win the first round. As much as I did today, I'm trying not to think about the rank of the number one spot. I just trying to go as far as I can in this tournament, play my best tennis, and let's see how it's gonna be at the end of the tournament. Who plays better in this tournament will deserve the number one spot. So I don't think I'm putting pressure on him.
Quite a bit of tension on the court, playing a young American night session. For me, I haven't played a official match 6 weeks, so I had to deliver my A game, which I did, I think, in the first set, particularly in the second was surviving on the court. But, in the important moments, I just kind of put one ball more in the court than he did. And I think it was also good to experience that in a sense, kind of break the ice officially in the tournament. So, looking forward to the next challenge.
This is the biggest stage for us, and we always seem to play our best. France plays the best tennis of the year here. I like to think that I do as well. Obviously ran into him third round last year, but still, one of my favorite matches of the year when I go back and watch it, one of the highest levels that I played all year in 2024. Obviously Fritz was in the final, which is his best Grand Slam result, but all the other guys I feel like are really dangerous here too. So for me to be a part of that energy, I think that there's a lot of guys who are really hungry here, Americans who maybe haven't had a run yet here, but it's just a matter of time. And all of us are pushing to do our own thing, but also for sure cheering on the other guys.
I know when I did this, I was not gonna maybe serve the best. But I don't know. I just felt like I don't want to waste any more time. If I could have worked with Gavin earlier, I would have. But obviously he was on the team with another player. And so I was just I have no chance. And then he magically became available. And I knew I had to make a quick decision because I knew he would be pretty sought out after. This was what it was. And I think hopefully this time next year I'll be serving much better.
First matches are always a little bit different, so I'm happy that I had some time to just get used to the conditions and the surface, because for sure it's different than the practice courts. And I think it was just a solid match, and I'm happy that I can play another one here.
Very pleased to have come through that match. First rounds are very challenging always. The nerves, and I think I had a little bit of the added, I wanted to win a match here really bad. So I'm really pleased to have got through that, and, playing Anna, she qualified, so she's played 3 matches in the conditions and would have been used to it. So I'm very happy with how I dealt with that.
I'm super over the moon with what I was able to do today, especially coming back in the third. It's a very special win for me. It means a lot. I think you could see by my reaction. I think everything just made it so special, from who I was playing, a really good player. First round, the first US main draw, US Open, coming back from an injury, and obviously all of the people who watched today, the crowd was amazing. So I think everything in general just made the atmosphere so exciting, but at the same time so tense. So that's also part of why I'm so happy.
For whatever reason, today I just couldn't separate myself from the. I guess it's more than just saying that like I want to win, but it just feeling like winning matters just way too much, and I just couldn't quite separate myself from that, and then once you start playing badly, it just kind of all snowballs.
I was really nervous coming in. I think the few minutes right before you go on court, it's probably the worst moments. But in a way, I feel like the experiences of playing in the other stadiums at the other slams kind of helped me a lot today. And I was just trying, obviously I didn't want the nerves to be what let me down in the match. I thought I was playing really well the past few days and practicing well. So I was like, I just got to find a way to use that in my advantage.
I'm excited to be here. I feel good. I have confidence, and I love playing here. So if anything, I just embrace, where I am and where my ranking is at when I step onto the court, and just try and use it to my advantage. But I'm feeling good, and I'm excited to be, through to the next round. And hopefully I can keep playing better and better.
It was a great run. I did a great thing on court, and I went until what I could achieve. Obviously you can always achieve more, and I was dreaming of achieving more, but I'm very happy and in peace with my decision to move forward with my life and close the chapter of being a tennis player.
It was a long journey to get to the top 100 and to get really up. And it was many years playing under the pressure as well as being top 10 for a long time. Being Grand Slam champion, it's great pressure to have for sure. It was a lot of pressure overall in my tennis career, on and off the court as well. But I enjoyed it. I think I did it quite well.
What did I prove to myself? I think for me, getting back on the court was about giving myself a chance to play more healthy. And when you play unhealthy, it's in your mind. It's not just how you feel, you get stuck in your mind too. So, it was nice to be freer.